scrape the donut. No, you're just going to bite it. It's yours.
Yeah, but it means something to you.
Yes.
It does
Yes,
mean.
it does.
But
Yes.
is there a dark side of fame?
Yes, there is. There is a dark side of fame. But as someone who's chosen to be famous, see, like if you're someone's famous kid, you've not chosen it, right? You've been born with it. So different for them. But for someone like me who opted for it, I entered this territory voluntarily. The dark side comes with the territory you've entered knowing. Something small you do that could be bad, could be blown out of proportion. Something you say somewhere could be taken into the worst directions. The other day I was at an event and there was this girl who came up to me about a year ago and she looked like she dug her nose. And so she came to shake my hand and I gave her a fist bump. She's made this video about how I ruined her life and publicly humiliated her because I gave her a fist bump and not a handshake. And I was dragged through the internet for this lack of handshake. And people were like, he thinks he's too good, he thinks he's this, he thinks he's that. So there is a downside. People blow the tiniest things out of proportion. You can make a joke somewhere and that could be taken completely out of proportion. So I think that is the downside. Also, another downside that a lot of people will tell you is the lack of privacy. But I love a lack of privacy because I am on both sides of the fence. If you're a celebrity, I want to know what you're doing. I will zoom in with my binoculars, and I'm a celebrity. I want you to zoom in on me with your binoculars. So I like the lack of privacy. If you took a picture of me doing something naughty, I wouldn't mind. If you took a picture of me changing and leaked it, I'd enjoy it. I would love the TRP.
All right. Well, you are getting what you love right now. I remember, like, speaking of the flack you get for something, you shared, like, you voted for Trump.
I did, yes.
And you can vote because you have a US
Yes,
passport.
yes,
Yes.
of course.
So, like, otherwise people are like, how? And you got a lot of flack for that.
It was the most backlash I've ever received.
Because I think you also said, I've been wanting him to win. Like, you were
I
kind
was
of
very public through the election.
Why did you
I
want
was
Trump to
supporting
win?
him. Huh?
Why, what was about him that you liked?
I just love how articulate he is. He says everything in the most basic American format ever. He means what he says and he sticks to it. And he's not aiming for the stars. He's not promising things he can't deliver. And he's delivering on everything he promised. Whereas you had Kamala Harris who'd serve you nothing but a big word salad. I couldn't understand a word that woman was saying. And her press team would DM me saying, do you support Kamala? And I was like, no, I don't support her. And they'd message me again saying, but do you support her? And I was like, y'all obviously can't understand the word no. So I was like, I can't even trust her press team. Forget her. But I just liked everything Donald Trump stood for. I'm a very conservative person in nature, which a lot of people do not know or think about when they think of me, because I think I represent so many liberal, open-minded factors, but I am yet a very conservative person. So I know when I came out and I put out that post, there was a lot of backlash.